So today, as usual, we're going to be doing 6 exercises. Today's focus is going to be legs. Pretty much going to be mostly quad dominant, but I've got a couple in there for you that are going to work your hamstrings also. There's going to be a little bit of hip flexor and some abs. So you get a little bit of everything, but there's going to be very quad dominant, so the front of your legs are going to be very, very sore. Or not sore, worked. Shouldn't be too sore. Okay, so today's workout is going to be 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. I'll repeat that again, obviously, before we start. First exercise is called a squat jump twist. Some of you who've been here before, you know exactly what this is, but in case you don't know this one, basically we're going to breathe into the belly and squat down. So first, we're going to get our feet about shoulder width apart, maybe a little bit wider. You can point your toes directly forward or out just a little bit, just a bit, enough so that your knees can travel in the direction that your big toe is pointing. Okay? If you're out like this, like a weirdo, that's not what we're doing, which is kind of a curtsy squat, and it's really stupid. So you can have your toes pointed forward. We're going to breathe into the belly, get the shoulders neutral or back. I prefer back so that it reminds you where you should be. We're going to come down until the elbows hit the knees, okay? Nice flat back, breathing into the belly. Let's make some fists too. Every time you make a fist, we're going to squeeze the abs. So you're going to be like this. Now we're going to pop up and twist at the hips, keeping the shoulders facing forwards and then coming back. So it looks like this. Okay, so let's not forget the breathing. As you come down for the squat, breathing in and flexing. Your hands are going to be the visual representation of your diaphragm. So every time you breathe in and flex, before you go down, you're gonna make a fist and flex. Every time you breathe out, you can open your hands and pull the abs into the spine. That's gonna protect you. Okay, so the next move, this is gonna be hamstring and glute dominant. So I want you to get into that bridge position, like I said before. In the warm-up, this was going to be coming up again. So you want to make sure that you have a little bit of room in front of your feet. So you're going to curl your shoulder blades together and pinch them together, bring your heels towards your butt, and get your hips nice and high. So you should be on your shoulders. And then what we're going to do, we're just going to walk our feet out and kick our toes up towards our knees, like this. And come out. These are called bridge walkouts. Okay, this is all you're doing. You got to keep your butt engaged, and it's going to force you to contract the hamstring. Stay on your heels as you come down, keeping that butt nice and strong, and lower back. If you let the butt go, your lower back is going to suffer. So I'll show you in this direction so you can see. Maybe you couldn't see my feet. So this is what it looks like. So you're here, squeezing my butt the entire time, walking my heels out, trying to make small steps. You don't have to bring your feet up super high, but just small steps. Okay, do yourself a favor here. Try to keep your knees from coming together and touching. It's going to be a major temptation to do that. And of course, keep your butt squeezed, otherwise your lower back will suffer. Okay, so the next move is going to be a supine, which means belly up, toe tap. So, you lay on your back. What we're gonna do is get this crunch position. So what I want you to do is put your knees up at 90 degrees so you can see a 90-degree bend here. Point your toes, and we're going to tap the opposite foot. So reach the arms out nice and far, getting your shoulders off the ground, and just tap each foot on the opposite side. What I like to do, because this incorporates a twist in that transverse plane, take the palm of your right hand and try to touch the outside of your left ankle. So that forces you to go over and twist. If it's too difficult to do that, what you can do is you can just keep your legs bent and bring the outside of your right elbow to the inside of your left knee. But the key here is to make sure you maintain that structural integrity of the abs for the spine, so that that means keeping your shoulder blades off the ground, and that forces all the weight to be on your lower back and hips, so that you keep your lower back protected and flex the abs. So you're here, 1, 2, 3. Try to keep your elbows nice and wide. Okay? It's going to be plenty hard one way or the other. If you start getting tired, maybe, and you're doing the ankle taps or the toe taps, resort to just bending your knees and just keep going. Don't stop. We're going to work those abs. Okay, so the next move, this is the one that's going to be tough for me because of my knee. So I'm going to try with this little pad here. So you're going to start on your knees. This is a squat get up. Some of you have done these before with me. So what I want you to do is get into this kneeling position, but if you can see, I'm trying to keep my body nice and straight, squeezing the butt. And then what I want you to do is get into a squat position from here. So bring that one foot out nice and wide, keeping my hip position fairly low. You don't want to be coming up, so you don't go and changing your hip position. And then this is where it gets a little bit more dicey. You're going to try to bring this other leg up, but you don't want to stand. You want to stay nice and low. So focus on the breath. Come back down. Keep the hip position forward as much as possible and at the same height. You don't want it coming up and down. When people come up, oftentimes they'll do this. You don't want it. You want to be down here. Breathe into the belly as much as possible. Okay? So that's the squat get up. Practice that now. All right. So the next move is a dynamic side squat. So what that means is that you're going to do a side squat just like this. Real simple. Don't worry about how low you're going, just go as low as you can. You can think of it as a one-legged squat where you jump out to the side. Okay? Start with your feet just underneath your hips. Breathe into the belly and bring your foot out. Push back up into the center and then go to the other side. The reason this is dynamic is because its opposite is the static. This is what a static is. So if the dynamic is too hard for you, this is what you're going to do. Just put your feet nice and wide. Just go like this. Okay? So that's it. Practice that one. And then to ensure that we keep our pace up as much as we can into the end of the workout, we're going to do mountain climbers for our 6th exercise. That's a plank. Starts in a plank position on our hands. This is what it looks like. Okay, so the keys to this exercise are ensuring that your abs are nice and tucked up into the spine as much as you can, and you're pushing out of your chest and your shoulders, keeping your shoulders forward. That creates this hollow position. That gives you enough room to bring your knees out, because if you do it this way where you're in a nice straight line, your knees are just coming off the ground and it's harder to contract the abs when you're exhaling. So you can give yourself a lot of room and give yourself a great chest workout at the same time. And of course it forces you to squeeze your butt and flex your legs, which is just like any other plank, but this is a hollow plank version. So this is what it looks like. I'm gonna put my hands down, make sure they're underneath my chest. Okay, and what I'll do is when I put my hands down, I'll start them off in this shape if I'm looking down at them on the ground. And then I'm gonna twist them into the ground so it's like I'm corkscrewing or bolting them into the ground, screwing them into the ground, and pushing as hard as I can out of my shoulders into the ground. Okay, and then my hip position, instead of being here, is here. And I'm pushing off the toes and go like this, giving myself lots of room. Okay? If you keep that structural integrity in terms of the abs and the shoulders, you're going to find that you're able to be much more efficient with this workout. So try that out now. Okay. So we're gonna get started in just a moment here. Like I said before, it's 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, and we're gonna be going for 4 rounds. And we're starting in 10 seconds with the squat jump twist. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Squat jump twist, just like this. Try to keep your shoulders facing me or just forward. Remember, let's make some fists. Flex the abs. And just keep a nice, even pace. And twist fast. Breathe out as you twist. Good. Next is the bridge walkouts. Get into the bridge position on your back. Okay, heels near the butt. Hips up. And walk those heels out. Keep the knees away from each other. Keep that butt squeezed. Small steps with the heels. Try to get as far out with your feet as you can. If you have a slippery floor, awesome. Okay, supine toe tap. Stay on your back. I'm gonna try to tap the toes. Crunch up position just like this. Shoulders off the ground. The more you reach up and twist, the better. You can do these badly. And if you need to modify it, just bend the knees and then go elbows to the outside of the legs. Good. Now we're gonna do squat get-ups on your knees. Squeeze the butt, get the hips forward. That's the starting position. And let's go. Try to keep the hips at the same height. Breathe into the belly. When you get into that squat, flex those fists. Good. Okay, dynamic side squat. Start with your feet just underneath the hips. 3. Lunging to the side. Let's go. Breathing into the belly. Make those fists every time you lunge down. Awesome. Mountain climbers. Let's get into the plank position. Corkscrew your hands into the ground. Squeeze your legs, create that hollow. And let's go. Keep your weight forward. Chest over top of the hands, not your face. Push forward into the ground. Bring those knees nice and high. And breathe out every time one leg comes up. Good, that's round 1. Nice job. All right, we're coming back to it in 45 seconds with the squat jump twist. So remember, with this squat jump twist, let's get the hands involved. So we make that fist every time we flex our abs. Don't worry, we're strong today. 10 seconds. Squat jump twist, feet just wider than the shoulders. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Let's make fists and twist. Twist fast, come down. And a nice even keel. Breathe into the abs. be accurate and smooth. Smooth is fast. Squeezing that butt, good. On your back for the bridge walkouts. Okay. Bring the heels near the butt, hips high. Let's go. If you got a slippery floor, just slide your heels in small steps. Not too much. Keep the glutes, keep that butt nice and tight. If you want, you can use your elbows, dig your elbows into the ground for extra support. Good. Okay, supine toe taps, ankle taps, or knee taps, whatever you can do. 3, 2, 1. Keep the shoulders off the ground. Good. Okay, on your feet for the, on your knees for the squat get up. Let's breathe into the fist. Oh shit, these are 25-second rounds.
I knew they were long. Fucking liar.
I must have clicked the wrong one. Sorry everybody, we're doing 25-second rounds today.
Okay.
I knew it was too long. That's all right. For those of you who have been here for a while, no problem for you guys. Good. Okay, dynamic side squat on your feet. Feet underneath the hips. And lunge to one side. Let's go. Make that fist with the breath. Every time you breathe in, when you're coming down, make that fist. Good. Mountain climbers. Get into that plank position. Corkscrew the hands into the ground. Let's go. Push out of the shoulders. Breathe out. Every time one knee comes up, keep your breath even. Weight forward. Feel it into the butt of your hands. Nice, even pace. Let's go. 2, 1. That's round 2. We're halfway. Good job, everybody. Keep going. Stay strong. Coming into the third round in 35 seconds. Okay, 20 seconds. Third round always feels the hardest, so stick with it. We're going back to the squat, jump, twist. All right, let's get loose. Let's do this, be smooth. Breathe into the belly, flex the hands and the abs. Let's go. Breathe out as you twist. Get elbows to knees if you can. We're almost there. Good. Bridge walkouts on your back. All right, here we go. Let's go. Keep those glutes strong. Squeeze that butt. Bring the heels all the way up to the butt and back down. You can do little steps or big steps. Your choice. Big steps is going to be harder. Get all the way out as far as you can. Good job. Okay, on your back for supine toe taps. Let's go. Three, two, one. Good job. Okay, squat, get up, start on the knees. Use the hands, flex. Just stick with it. Don't think too hard. Don't entertain those thoughts of weakness. Stay strong. You're a machine. Three, two, one. Good job. Dynamic side squat on your feet. Feet together underneath the hips. Flex with the hands. Breathe in and flex. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Mountain climbers. Plank position. Let's go. Screw the hands into the ground. Push the ground away. Come on. Let's go. Go, go. Stay nice and tall. Hold the abs up into the spine and breathe. Make that body work. You're in control. Good. That's round 3. We're doing great, everybody. We're going into the last round. In 25 seconds, we're gonna finish strong. Today, we're not soft people. It'll be hard. Let's do this. 10 seconds. We're gonna finish strong with those squat jump twists. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Fist, flex. Stick with it. Remember, keep your shoulders forward. Twist at the hips and be quick about it. Good. Bridge walkouts on your back. Get the hips high, heels near the butt. Walk those heels out all the way, squeezing the butt. Keep the knees away from each other. If you walk your feet out wide, that's cool too. Your knees are not friends. Keep them away from each other. Good. Now we're gonna do supine toe taps. Stick with it, everybody. 3, 2, 1. Use the legs too. Keep the shoulders off the ground. Good. Okay. squat get-ups on your knees. Whew. Let's go. Flex those abs. Just stay with it. Stay with it. Come on, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Dynamic side squat. Feet together. Breathe into the belly. Let's go. Good. Mountain climbers to finish it off. Let's go strong. Plank position. Screw those hands in. Let's go. Come on, keep that weight forward. Push into the ground. Stay tall. Abs up. Breathe. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Good. That's it today.